We did it. Hi! We're making videos.
We're so excited.
I'm really happy about it.
Can't even discuss this, how excited we are.
So today you're gonna see a video of me doing this look. Oh, so beautiful. Look at me. And Helen
Vogue.
doing this look.
Vogue.
So beautiful.
Come on. Vogue. We're so excited to be here on YouTube. We're so excited to be uploading videos for you. We have literally a full semester planned.
We really do. We planned through May today, so please be on the lookout. We promise we'll get better. We're starting out, and this is something fun for us to do, and we hope you like it. Well.
Enjoy the tutorials.
Bye!
Bye! Okay, first we're going to take foundation. This is e.l.f.'s Flawless Finish Foundation in Sand. This is just going to go on a beauty blender. Onto your skin. My skin is fairly even toned today, so I'm not going to go too heavy on that, but if it is being weird and going different tones, definitely more is fine if you blend it. So I am going to take some concealer because I'm a human and therefore have zits. We're going to take some concealer. This is Rimmel's Match Perfection in 245. I know numbers, I'm in college. And this is just going to go on spots around my lips and cheeks. And then under the eyes in a triangle shape because that's actually more flattering and it's going to get more coverage than doing the dotting or just like right under like that, like a lot of people do. So triangles are the best. And this is going to use a pointy part of the blender and just push it into the skin. This isn't really blending. This is just going to get it to settle on the skin because if you rub around here, this is really sensitive and that's not going to do much. This, however, can just get blended in. Alright, there's that. And then just to keep this matte throughout the day, I'm going to take, this is Rimmel's Stay Matte Long Lasting Pressed Powder. It is drugstore, but it is amazing. I swear by it, and I know a lot of other people do. I actually am going to take a beauty blender for this because it's actually a great way to put pressed powder on if you're just kind of pushing it into the skin if you're not like blending it. So there we go, and that's just going to go under the eyes, around the nose, and around the mouth because that's the places where you're going to get creasing. It's where you're going to be using the most of your skin. So if you're not really, if your foundation's on, that's going to last long enough. You just need a little bit of this. So eyes. We're going to prime the eyes using, this is e.l.f.'s Mineral Primer, and this just comes in sheer. I've used this so much that the name has come off actually because it's an amazing dupe for Primer Potion actually. So this is $3. Primer Potion is like 25, 12. Take your pick, it's great. And the good thing for me is this matches my skin tone, and even if it doesn't, it blends into a clear finish. This is going to go all the way up to my brow bone so that my highlight will stay all day. Like that. And then I'm going to take the Tarte Bon Voyage palette to do my eyes today. This came in the Bon Voyage like group thing with all the stuff. It's amazing. I would highly recommend it if it's still out there. This is like what, 4 times 5, 20 shadows and it comes with a ton of other stuff. It's like $64, maybe like $54. I would highly recommend it. We're going to be taking this dark purple here to set the purple eyeliner under. We're actually going to wing it out a little bit from underneath. It's going to line up again with the wing I'm going to make with the liquid. We're going to pull it in, and this is just going to help set eyeliner, make it last all day. I mean, this stuff is really heavy duty, so if you don't want to do this, that's fine. But if you're like me and I'm often using like cheaper products, then setting it is 100% the way to go. And we're going to blend this out just a little bit. And then clear it up. Right? Then we're gonna go in with the liquid. And a lot of people don't do this. I always shake my eyeliner, it brings it back to the tip. And the way to do your eyeliner is to go from the bottom. You're gonna look underneath. So have your head tilted back. And from there, you can draw an eyeliner line. what's gonna flutter you. Because if you do it from straight on, you're gonna find yourself, you know, your other wing's not gonna look right. You know, it's hard. But if you do it looking underneath, you almost always get wings that match up. It's science. I don't know why. Okay. Another eyeliner. Find an eyeliner that works for you, because that stuff is gold and you're gonna wanna invest into it again and again and again. And so I highly recommend just trying a bunch to find one that just works for you. I'm gonna go down and around my eyes using this marker. If you think of it less as doing your eyeliner and more like creating a picture, like coloring, I find it that it's easier to draw, easier to do for me. Because if I think about it as doing my eyeliner, it's like, I'm gonna mess this up all the time, and I do. But if you think about it more as creating a picture, then it's easier. And the way I do that is by finding my eye shape. And I have hooded eyes, which means that to get my liner, I have to make it thicker and more winged out. I can't keep it close. So if you're a girl that has less hooded eyes, you can do a closer cat wing that has shorter little wings. So I would try to find out what your eye shape is and then go do your eyeliner from that. Done. Now, because the eye is so bold, we don't really want a crazy blush, so we're gonna take this. This is from Tarte, again, I believe it's the Muse Cheek Stain. This is both gonna highlight and add some color to your face, especially if you're a paler girl. I would recommend this because if you're darker, it doesn't really show up, so it's great as a highlighter if you're a darker girl. If you're a lighter girl, would definitely recommend this. And because this is both gonna highlight and add color to your cheeks, it's a great product because it means it's one less step for you to do in the morning. So this is just gonna be, again, put on face. And I'm not gonna go crazy on the contour today at all. We're just gonna take a little bit of bronzer on the edge of a beauty blender. This stuff is amazing. Seriously, if you don't have a beauty blender, get one. They can do everything. And just take it down the sides just a little bit. And this is just if you need to. If you're a big contour person, then you can do this. If you aren't sure how to contour, we could do a video on that later if you want, down below. I know I didn't learn how to contour until someone sat me down and said this is how you do it. So for the lip, if we're doing a natural lip, this is the ELF matte lip color in natural. And this is really close to my actual like lip color. It's a little uncomfortable, so we're gonna put something on top of that. But just because this is super long lasting. And then on top of that, I'm taking Tarte's in Lip Surgeons and Romantic, and this is just gonna go right in the center of the lip because that's gonna make it appear bigger actually if it's glossier there, so. And it's got a nice mint flavor, and who doesn't like that? So that's the look.
Just so you know, when you're going to school, it's really important to keep your face clean. So before applying makeup, if I haven't washed my face like right before, I really like to use the simple exfoliating wipes and kind of get rid of any of that dirt and moisturize before I put any makeup on. As you can tell, I have some chapstick on right now. It's just some Carmex. I think it's the best. So let's get started. Today, I am actually gonna start with eyes like I usually do. Today, we'll be using the Stila in the Light palette. And I'm not really doing a big eye at all. In fact, I'm just gonna take Kitten and Bear on my fingers today, and I'm just gonna kind of work those two in, and it's just gonna be really light and simple on the eyes. So first we're gonna start with Bear, and I use my ring finger. So I'm gonna start and just kind of pat that on there. You might have noticed I'm not using a shadow primer. With days like this when I'm not really doing anything big with my eye, I generally just use a base shadow because I don't have a lot of problems with creasing. So I just kind of sweep that all over my lid. Get kind of an even coat if you can see that. And then we'll just do the same on my left eye. And instead of like rubbing or tugging at your eye, I really recommend patting the product on. It works a lot better, and then you're not gonna get any sort of wrinkles or anything from working with your powder like that. Just take it back over here. And then I'm gonna go in with Kitten on the same finger. It's not even wiping my finger off. Just gonna go in and I'm gonna tap it off because this is really shimmery. I don't know if you can see that. But it's really quite shimmery. So I like to just pat it on. And so that, for me, this kind of makes days when I'm not wearing eyeliner, I'm barely doing anything. It just kind of brightens up my face. Pat, pat, pat all the live long day. And then I like to take my pinky and kind of just blend a little bit. Don't have any weird lines or anything. And that's my eye. I'm just gonna throw on some mascara. I'm gonna do a quick little curl. So my eyelashes go like this, and that's just not a cute look. So do a quick curl of my lashes. Just take it and hold for a couple seconds. And it just lifted them a little bit. I'm gonna do it again. Perfect. I'm not going for like a big dramatic curl or anything today. I'm just going for something simple that's gonna be easy to wear to class. And then right now, I'm really loving this Philosophy mascara. It's the Organic Wear, not Philosophy, Physicians Formula. And I believe that this is in Black Organics. I really enjoy the packaging. I think it's so cute. And it's just super easy to wear. And I love brushes like this because I've got kind of stubby lashes, and this makes them full and pretty. So that's my eye for today, just super simple and really lightweight. When I wear this look, because I do a lot, I just feel very feminine, but at the same time, I feel like I didn't have to put a million hours of effort into it, especially because I'm a girl that if I'm gonna do my eyes, I'm gonna do my eyes. So it just takes me a really long time to get really involved. So next I am going to be putting primer on my face. I use the Bare Minerals Prime Time, especially because I'm obsessed with Bare Minerals foundations. I can't get enough of them. I can't say enough good things. Yes, they get a little heavy, but they cover for me. I mean, I have rosacea, I have some acne problems, and it is the only thing that I've ever used that just gets it done. So I'm gonna take the Prime Time. I like to kind of pat it down so that it hits the bottom because we have the cap that falls off, but we have an applicator, not an applicator, but a plunge like this that is kind of, it just doesn't reach the bottom quite all the way, so I like to knock any product that's on the side down to the bottom so that you can kind of reach it. And then you don't need much with this primer, so you just kind of take, like you're gonna do moisturizer, and rub. And then you don't want to put primer, I mean, you want to put primer all over your face, but you don't want it so that you don't want to rub it in, I guess is what I'm trying to say. You kind of want it to like be on top of your skin, kind of minimize those pores, and just rub it in enough so that it's on your skin, but not so much that you feel all the bumps and imperfections in your skin again. And I am taking the Bare Minerals Original in Fairly Light. As you can tell, it's been quite loved. I also like to carry this down under, just because it's a little dark for me right now, but it's not so dark that I can wear the fair one, because fair does not look good on me and is way too light. So I'm somewhere in the middle, and it takes quite a bit of effort to like mix them together. So I just go with that one. It's a lot easier. So then I will be taking the Physicians Formula Bronze Booster in light to medium, which is a million years old. I've had this forever. I hit pan like a year ago and I'm still using it. So I'm gonna be taking this brush and I'm just gonna be fluffing it around. I'm not really doing a contour, but I do wanna add some color. So I am just gonna take that in a little kind of weird backwards E formation across my face, just add a little bit of color. Up in this business, I'm really pale, so color and me are best friends. Just do the same thing over here, and then I will just take a minute to blend both of them. I like to come up here, which is an old drag queen trick. I'm gonna take color again. I'm gonna take my blush, which is a pigment by Bare Minerals. It is in Rose Radiance. It's gorgeous. I can't say enough things about this color. I am really in love with all things rosy and pink, as you might be able to tell with the hair. And I can't get enough of this color. Tap on the apples of my cheeks. I don't like to really do much more than that. I do tap it on my nose because I just think that works for me. So the Real Techniques powder brush, and using the Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder to kind of set this. Now, the problem with this powder that I find is it's got holes like this, so it just comes out willy-nilly, which I kind of feel like is a waste of product, but it goes everywhere when you use it. There's literally a cloud of it around me if you can't see. So I take that and I'm just gonna... So I am doing kind of the opposite of Helen. Instead of doing a nude lip, since I've got a very toned down eye, I'm gonna use a kind of expressive lip, and I will be using the Revlon Color Burst Lip Butter, one of my personal favorite lip butters of all time. I'm obsessed with these. I can't get enough of them. I don't have enough of them. I have 2 of this shade though, and this is in Raspberry Pie. Please excuse how dirty and disgusting the tube is, but this, just a gorgeous color. As I said, I'm obsessed with pinks. So I'm just gonna put this on. Hope you enjoyed this makeup tutorial. I hope you enjoyed Helen's. They've been super fun to shoot. We're still figuring out lighting and stuff. This is the one video that we'll be shooting here, so you can expect better lighting and everything. Well, one of 4 videos that we're shooting here anyway. But we will be back in Bloomington next week for filming, so please stay tuned, stay with us. Thanks for watching.